my Facebook friends. I was shopping this weekend, as you all know, at the Springfield, Ohio Antique Show, and I found this awesome frame. It's a great size for a chalkboard, is what I was thinking. So this look right here was the original finish, and I have been this right here, and so I have been using Country Chic Paints vanilla frosting. It has become my favorite cream color. I used to favor cheesecake, which was a little more creamier than this, and now I'm into vanilla frosting. I like it better, I think. It's just a little more on the white side, and I feel like white's becoming more and more popular in decor. So it's still a cream, but it's just on the white side. So all I didn't even clean this frame, you guys. I just started painting it with vanilla frosting. Didn't sand it, I didn't do anything. It wasn't cruddy dirty, it was just not dusty, loose dirt. It just looked aged. You can see how yellowed out it was, so it just looked tired. So I painted when I got home. I think the next day, I didn't do it the same day I got home, but I painted the frame all around except this one section because I wanted to show you how easy and fast it was to paint that frame. Okay, I'm just using a chip brush and just getting it down in all of those grooves and nooks and crannies, and then I'll do the back side here. I'm only going to do one coat on this thing. That's all it needs, just to freshen it up a bit. Okay. And then there you have it. So as soon as this dries, it will match in with the other two sides. And I want to show you what I did on this side. This was the first side that I did. And I want to show you how easy it is to do. And this is using Country Chic chalk-based paints. So I'm going to leave this wet one. I'm going to put it out of my way so I don't bump into it. And then I just take a wet rag, and it is a damp rag. Let me see. It's not soaking wet. I can't wring anything out of it. So it's just a damp rag, okay? And all you do is rub. Whoops, I was on the wrong.
On the dry side.
Yep, on the dry. Yeah, you don't want to do the wet just yet. So now I want to break through that paint. See how it's just breaking through? I could use a sanding block, but it's just as easy to do this, and I don't have the sanding dust and the mess, and this is just easier, and you can kind of feel it break through and decide, you know, do I want to rub a little more or not. I love these there's little polka dots here on this detail, and it kind of makes just a little swoop mark, and I love that. I think those are so pretty. But chalk paint is made, chalk-based paints are made to do this, so it's not like a faulty thing with the paint or anything like that. They're made to come off. The whole point of using chalk-based paints is that you can manipulate them and do things like this with it. It's not just paint. You can wax it, you can layer it, but you can gently rub it back just to get little pieces like that. Just little bits and pieces of the gold that was naturally originally on this. I didn't add that gold. What I showed you that I painted was actually what was under, was when I bought it. That's what it was. That was the original. And it's in such great shape. So I had hoped that I could take the glass off of the front of it and the print would be like on a cardboard, on a heavy cardboard something, and I could just paint that with my chalk-based paint in a black licorice color and use that as my chalkboard, but it was just a print under there. It was just a piece of paper. So I'm going to get an old thin board and mount that inside this frame. So hopefully it doesn't sound like I'm working too hard, because I'm really not, but I just want it gently. Just as I start to break through, I'm pulling away. And then I'm going to do this little bit of detail here. I won't do it on the whole frame. I just want to show you guys how easy it is. Okay, is the camera picking that up? Abby's my cameraman. She's back in town, so I don't have to rig up the what do they call that? Tripods. Yeah, I don't have to do any of that stuff. She's handy, help her. Let's see here. There we go. Flip my rag around here. Oh, look how nice that came off. And so, whoops, and so I have 2 sides of that done. Oh, I didn't do a very good job of covering. I was looking at a bad angle here. Look at that. I got a little bit showing there. I guess I'm just going to rub it right back off. It wouldn't hurt, right? Oh, well. Okay, and so then I'll rub this off later when we're finished. But what I'm going to do, I found this, my friend on Facebook, Jennifer Allwood, always does a lot of neat things, and I follow her, and she had taken the newer drawer pulls that are like this, only a lot smaller, that you know how you would pull this way. Well, I found this thing at the antique show. I'm not sure what it is. I have no idea what it is. It couldn't be a mail slot. It's too small, but it's a lot bigger than what a drawer pull would be. That's huge. So you don't think that's what it is. But anyway, I'm going to put that on my frame. So let's see. This painted part is the bottom. So I'm going to put it this way. Instead of like a pole, I'm going to put it this way and mount it to my chalkboard. And that little cup is where I'll keep all of my chalk. So she did it, like I said, with just a small one, and it was very, very cute. And when I saw this frame, I thought, I have to do it. So anyway, I'm gonna let this dry. I guess I could show you waxing if you want to see how easy it is to wax. I should have pulled my lid off before I started this because I have used and abused this can. There we go. Oh, Lola wants out. Every time I do a Facebook Live at home, my dog decides she needs to go out. So you just dip into the wax. This is just Country Chic Paints natural. It's called Natural Wax, and it's just a clear wax. You can't see it at all, and you just rub that on. You just rub it on with your waxing brush, just like this. And what that does, let's see if you can tell the difference. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it just gives it a real dull, soft